even speaking to this aspect of risk and aspect of, debt as a percentage of GDP, what is the balance sheet we are using for countries? Have we really captured the assets of every country? On one hand, we capture the assets that have been developed using fossil fuel resources. On the other hand, we give no account of renewable energy resources that we accept that they are huge resources, but they are nowhere in any country's balance sheet. We have huge assets of carbon sequestration. When are we going to make our renewable assets part of our assessment of our wealth and make it a percentage, the money we have borrowed, a percentage of GDP? When are we going to make our renewable assets part of our balance sheet? When are we going to make our carbon sequestration assets, natural assets, our mangroves, our forests, when are we going to make it part of our assets so that when you calculate the money we have borrowed as a percentage of GDP, you don't tell us we are at 65 when we are actually at 15. It means we can open up a lot of fiscal space if we were assessed appropriately with all our assets. It's another conversation we must have. I have talked to the Africa Development Bank on this subject, and they are the ones actually who are telling me, look, I think there is a conversation we should have. And we should do this without all these geopolitical pushes here and there. We do not think, and I insist, that we shouldn't be having this quarrel between the West, the South, China on the other end. We're all part of the same equation. And it's not also going to be fair for anybody to be asked to choose friends, that you cannot talk to the West and talk to China at the same time. That would be very unfair if anybody were to require of us that, or to try and choose friends for anybody. I think we just need to be fair. Let us look at a global problem. Let us have a global solution, including everybody. China must be in the equation. Our brothers and sisters from the global south, those of us from the continent, must be in the equation. Of course, our brothers from the global north must be in the equation. Let us have a conversation about how to solve this problem together.